Hey everyone, कैसे हैं आप सब? Welcome. आज हम मास्टर करने वाले हैं डाइस एंड क्यूब्स के सारे क्वेश्चंस। ये एक ऐसा टॉपिक है जो एसएससी एग्जाम्स में पक्का आना ही आना है। तो चलिए, लेट्स मेक इट सुपर इजी। Look, ये रीजनिंग का ना एक सुपर हाई स्कोरिंग टॉपिक है। And I promise you, by the end of this session, you're gonna have tricks up your sleeve that'll let you solve any dice question in seconds. Seriously, with full confidence. So are you ready to get started?
Alright, let's dive right in. But hold on. Trick से पहले, it's really important that we get the basic concepts down, right? क्योंकि अगर foundation strong है, तो building to solid बनेगी ही.
So, what exactly is a dice? It's super simple. It's just a cube with 6 faces, 6 satha. And each face can have a different number, letter, or even a symbol on it. That's it. Pretty basic, right? Let's move on.
Okay, now pay close attention. This right here is probably the most important concept about dice. You just can't move forward without this. So, there are two types of dice. First, we have the standard dice, or managpasa. In this one, the sum of any two opposite faces is always 7. For example, 1 will be opposite 6, 2 will be opposite 5, and so on. Then we have the ordinary dice. Here, the sum of any two adjacent, yani azubazu wale faces, is 7. Like you can see here, 4 and 3 are next to each other and they add up to 7. Trust me, identifying the type of dice is the very first step to solving the question.
Alright, so now that we know how to spot a standard dice, let's look at the first, and honestly, the simplest trick for it.
So the question is, what's opposite of 5? Well, the rule is super simple. Because we know it's a standard dice, all you have to do to find the opposite of any number is just subtract it from 7. That's it.
And there you have it, your answer. 7 minus 5 equals 2. That's literally all you have to do. In a standard dice, 5 will always be opposite too. This simple little trick is going to save you a ton of time.
Okay, now let's get to the real deal. The type of questions that are asked the most in exams. The ones where you're given more than one position of the same dice. And don't worry, we've got some amazing tricks for these too. So, the first case is when there's only one surface common between the two positions. For this, we're going to use something called the clockwise rule. Remember that name. Now let's see how it actually works. All right, in this example, they're asking for the opposite of 6. Take a good look at both dice. What's the one number you see in both? Come on, you got it. That's right, it's the number 3. So according to the rule, we're going to start from 3 in both dice and move clockwise. The direction a clock's hands move. And you can see the result of this clockwise rule right here in this table. In the first dice, if you go clockwise from 3, you get 6. In the second dice, you get 2. So what does that mean? It means 6 and 2 are opposites. Next, in the first dice, after 6 comes 5, and in the second, after 2 comes 1. Boom! 5 and 1 are opposites. Now what's left? The common number 3 and the hidden number, which has to be 4. So 3 and 4 are opposites. The question was, what's the opposite of 6? The answer is 2. See? Simple.
Okay, let's check out the next case. What if not one, but 2 surfaces are common? What do we do then? Well, the rule gets even easier. The remaining faces, they're just opposite each other. It's that straightforward.
Take a look at this example here. They're asking for the opposite of 2. Now, what are the common numbers in both dice? You can see that 3 is common, and 5 is also common. So, according to our super simple rule,
the faces that are left over, which are 2 and 4, they automatically become opposite to each other. That's it. No calculation, no clockwise rule, nothing. See how easy that was? All right, let's move on to the final type of question, the open dice, or what we call kulapasa. Let's see how we can tackle this one.
For an open dice, you just need to remember one simple rule. We call it the alternate rule. What it means is that in any straight line, the boxes that are alternate, you skip one in the middle, are always opposite to each other.
So the way to apply this is super simple. First, you look at every straight line and pair up the alternate boxes as opposites. Once you've done that for all the straight lines, whatever 2 boxes are left over at the end, well, they're opposites by default.
Now, let's apply this rule to a classic exam question. You're given an open dice, and you're asked which of the following cubes can be formed by folding this up.
Okay, so let's really understand the logic to solve this. First things first, we use our alternate rule to figure out all the opposite pairs. Based on this figure, we can see what those pairs are. Now, remember the golden rule, and this is crucial. Opposite faces can never ever be seen together or be adjacent. This one piece of logic is how we're going to eliminate the wrong options.
All right, enough with the theories. It's time to put all these tricks to the test. Let's kick off a quick-fire round and see just how fast we can solve these exam-style questions. You ready? Okay, first question. What's the opposite of 5? We've got 3 positions here, so we can pick any 2 we want. Let's just take the first 2 dice. Now, what's the common number between them? Look closely. It's 3. Perfect. Now, we just apply our clockwise rule. In dice 1, going clockwise from 3 gives us 5. In dice 2, going clockwise from 3 gives us 1. And that's it. It means 5 and 1 are opposite each other. We've got our answer. See how quick that was?
Next question. This time we have letters instead of numbers, but don't worry, the rules are exactly the same. We need to find the opposite of A. So let's try comparing dice 1 and 3. What's the common letter there? It's B. Perfect. So let's apply our clockwise rule. In dice 1, clockwise from B is A. In dice 3, clockwise from B is D. And there we go, straight to our answer. A is opposite to D. It's just that easy.
So let's do a super quick recap of everything we learned. Standard dice, opposites add up to 7. 1 common face, use the clockwise rule. 2 common faces, the remaining ones are opposites. Open dice, it's all about the alternate rule. And the golden rule for everything, opposites are never adjacent. Just remember these, and you'll be able to solve any question that comes your way. All the best!
So, if you found this explainer helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps a lot. And definitely let me know in the comments